If you're in California and Arizona is even a thought in your mind, stop scrolling for just a second. The information in this video is exactly what people tell me they wish they had known before they moved. Not after they bought, not after they unpacked, but before. And if you already know Arizona's on your radar and you want help figuring out where to actually fit here, reach out. My team and I help people from California move to Arizona, and we want to make this as smooth as possible for you. We want to start with the right plan, not just the right house. Now, here's the truth. When Californians regret moving to Phoenix, it's almost never because they don't like Arizona. They usually say something like, I love Arizona, I just didn't realize this part would affect us so much. And it usually comes down to one decision they made too quickly. Today, I'm breaking down the 8 biggest reasons Californians regret moving to Phoenix and exactly how to avoid them, every single one, so you don't learn these lessons the hard way. Stay until the end because the last one is the regret people don't recognize until much later. And it's usually the reason they either fully settle in Arizona or start questioning their move. Hi everyone, I'm Alejandra with Moving to Arizona. My family moved here from California 10 years ago, and now I get to help Californians relocate here year-round. Everything I'm sharing today comes from real conversations with real families after they move, not theory. All right, let's jump in. Reason number 1, underestimating drive time. This is the most common regret I hear about, and it usually shows up fast. Phoenix is massive. Distances look short on a map, but feel completely different in real life. I've worked with families who bought beautiful homes, brand new construction homes, perfect layouts, and within months, the biggest stress in their life wasn't the house, it was the drive. Morning traffic, evening traffic, missing dinner, missing activities, feeling constantly rushed. The house wasn't the problem, it was the location. Now here's how to avoid this. If you work in Phoenix or Scottsdale, be strategic about where you live. Areas like Ahwatukee, Chandler, Gilbert, Tempe, North Mesa are all excellent options if you want family-oriented living without daily burnout. These locations will make the commute much better. In Arizona, your commute affects your mood, your energy, your family time, much more than people expect. Reason number 2, choosing a house before choosing a lifestyle. This happens all the time. People fall in love with a house online and assume everything else will work out itself. Phoenix is not one city, it's dozens of very different cities connected all by freeways. 2 homes at the same price can create completely different lives. Here's how to avoid this. Before you choose a house, ask yourself, how do we actually live day to day? How often do we want to drive? Do we value space or convenience more? What does a normal weekday look like for us? The happiest families here choose the area first and the house second. Reason number 3, not understanding school boundaries. Arizona has open enrollment, which is amazing, but this is where Californians get caught off guard. Some of the most popular schools fill up fast. When that happens, living inside the school boundary becomes critical. I recently helped a family who had their heart set on a specific elementary school, and we discovered it had open enrollment, but it wasn't an option there because the school was so popular they didn't have extra room, so you had to live in that school boundary. That literally changed the neighborhoods that made sense for them overnight. So here's how you avoid that. If schools matter to you, research them early. Understand the boundaries. Ask which schools realistically accept open enrollment. In Arizona, school research should happen before house shopping. Reason number 4, assuming new construction equals convenience. Arizona has some of the best master plan communities in the country. New schools, resort-style living with amazing, beautiful pools, walking, biking trails, playgrounds, energy-efficient homes. They're all incredible. But most new communities are on the edges of growth. That means retail can take time to be built in that area. Roads can take time. Schools take time to build. I've had families move into brand new communities and feel surprised by how quiet and unfinished things felt at first. Here's how you can avoid this. New builds are amazing, but make sure you understand the development phases. What is the surrounding area like? So if you're okay with growth happening around you, you're gonna love new construction communities. If you expect everything to be built out immediately, frustration is gonna set in fast. Reason number 5, HOA culture shock. HOAs are extremely common in Arizona, especially in the newer homes located in master plan communities. The good news is HOA fees here are usually much lower than they are in California. The surprise is how common they are. Almost all the newer homes have them. HOAs regulate landscaping, parking, exterior appearance, and community standards. Here's how you can avoid this. Understand the HOA rules before buying the house in that neighborhood. For many families, HOAs mean cleaner neighborhoods, better amenities, and for others, they can feel restrictive. Maybe they won't allow you to park your RV in the driveway. Neither is wrong, but just make sure you know your expectations. Number 6, underestimating summer reality. Arizona summers are intense. Triple-digit heat is normal here. Outdoor schedules are going to shift. Life moves to mornings and evenings. Most families adapt and many end up loving the rhythm. People who move here without mentally preparing for summer, they end up struggling at first. Here's how you can avoid this. Choose a well-insulated home, plan for indoor summer activities, embrace pools and evening routines. Arizona is incredibly livable when you respect the climate. Reason number 7, expecting instant community without making an effort. Arizona is very transient. That's a pro and a con. It's easy to meet people because most people moved here from somewhere else, but people also move often. Maybe they need to move back for their work. Community is going to take intention. Families who thrive say yes to sports, school events, neighborhood gatherings, and introductions. Arizona rewards effort. Reason number 8, thinking cheaper automatically means easier. Arizona is more manageable than California, but it's not cheap. Housing prices have gone up. Utilities require proper planning. Insurance has increased. Families who move expecting instant financial relief sometimes feel disappointed. Families who move understanding Arizona offers space, control, and breathing room usually feel grateful. When my family moved here, we weren't just buying a house, we were buying time, comfort, quality of life. We stopped feeling like we were constantly catching up and started feeling like we could actually live here. Arizona can be an incredible place to live, but the version of Arizona you experience depends on the decisions you make before you move. City choice, neighborhood selection, commute, school research, lifestyle alignment. That's why I care so much about helping families before they move. So if you're thinking about moving to Arizona and you want some help choosing areas that actually fit your lifestyle, my team and I would love to help you out. You can easily contact us at 480-382-0519 or book a call at zoomtoarizona.com. And make sure you subscribe. I post weekly videos about moving to Arizona, cost of living, best areas for families, and what life here is really like. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.